This the Halloween Eve. Let's go. What up, what up, what up, what up? Man, we ain't still trying to cook some dang catfish, fried potatoes, and onions. Good. That was supposed to happen, and she just was in her own way. She said, fuck me. God damn. You got me now. I had to get up extra next. Come on. Yeah, I wasn't there. No, but you said you ever. And you lie. Thank you. Listen to me, baby. What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? What's up, Cheesy Tube? Hey, baby, long time no see. Happy Halloween Eve, Eve, Eve. Let's get in here, let's get in here. Where's my little note? I gotta get my little note. I gotta get my, I'm still not all the way to that level, like I said. Ooh. I just burnt the whole fish. Oh, look. Hey, y'all. Yeah, but, I'm sorry to keep y'all waiting, but yeah. Let's get into some good stuff, y'all. I just wanted to come through with I just wanted to come through with some updates and stuff like that because it'd be like hard for me to come through with updates before bringing a whole nother story or talking about something else because y'all know I don't really be on here like that, so I just be trying to do what I can. You feel what I'm saying? They got a Halloween pack, 6 overlays, 9 backgrounds. What? What's that stuff? But yeah, y'all. Anyway, we'll figure that shit out tomorrow. But yeah, you put the all right. Yeah, so all right. So yeah, let's get into it because I got a little bit of Sonya Massey updates from Sonya Massey. I'm late on the update with Emmanuel Haro, but I'm still gonna play that. We already know the update of that girl Tiffany. Where is my phone? Can you hand me this right here? Yeah, so we already I'm gonna do the Medi Soto too, you know what I'm saying? But Tiffany, she go back to court the beginning of January. So I'm not even gonna do her, but I was gonna do her as an update. But I got updates on why you got this for because I need somebody to go in the oh, you gotta go in the no, don't go in my hole though. Not my hole, but listen, don't get me off track now. It's Halloween Eve. God damn it. Where the tricks or the where is the treats? I don't know. I was trying to be angel for you guys. Even though you know ain't nothing angel about me. Yes. But yeah, let's jump into we're gonna just jump into some updates. I'm about to get into Tiffany. Y'all know Tiffany is trying. Well, she did open up a new store called all new wave and all of this stuff and da 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 boo boo boo. I'm not gonna play basically the footage because it's too much music on her stuff. Guys, call the roll. You know, today is me, tomorrow is you. Y'all already know how Tiffany get down. And guess what? Who you talking to? Tiffany didn't play. Tiffany did not fucking play. She ain't play for none of y'all motherfuckers. Tiffany will whip your ass. I was scared of Tiff. I only just like seen her on the enemy. Like no, but Tiffany mouth, her mouth was, you know what I'm saying. She had a gift to give. You know what I'm saying. Tiffany mouth will make you buy the product anyway, even if you don't want it. So I mean, Tiffany is a good salesperson. So I mean, her little shit might sell. You know what I'm saying? Because Tiffany know how to sell shit. Tiffany, like I said, she is a businesswoman for real. She's a go getter. But how long is it gonna last? We don't know. Because 9 times out of 10, a lot of people that basically will basically shop. You know, Tiffany is so ghetto. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people ain't trying to be like being around that ghetto stuff or want to hear that ghetto stuff. Hold up. They starving the boy. She what? We in Chicago in Tahoe. What they talking about? Good burger. Get that good burger. Get the Uzi burger. Then that's what the fuck. Cause I thought she liked to drink. Yes, you gotta fix your nose. You gotta mix one. And so it's just, oh my goodness. I gotta help this baby. I gotta help this baby. That's my cuz. My cuz, yo. But yeah, let me put this up here. Let me grab a joint too. I need to grab a joint. But yeah, Tiffany is basically Tiffany can sell some stuff. I ain't even gonna lie. Tiffany, she's a good salesperson because she got pitch. She know how to, like I said, she got a gift forget, and she know how. She's a seller. It's like you know how crack kids will sell you something, still wind up buying it. That's the kind of salesmanship that she has. You know what I'm saying? She know how to make people buy. Thing. Y'all know how it goes. Y'all know how it goes. Shit, we all know, or seen people trying to sell stuff. This is like some more like high end slash um high end slash street. She got Supreme stuff in there, Puma stuff in there, and I don't know if she's like is she's getting paid for using a brand or selling their brand or is you paying them to stuff. You got this in your store off of your brand. If your brand is New Wave, another thing, a lot of her stuff don't even have the brand of the name of the store on there. It's other stuff that's not even like Tiffany don't need. Definitely don't need no more little. Why she did this? Because his is gone. His shit food. She even lost the mega shit. So that's where I think a lot of them clothing came from Leota's store. I think a lot of them clothes came from his store because at the end of the day, he been lost that store. Where you been at, Cheese Deep? Girl, he been lost that store. Some clothing line ain't even got the endorsement no more. That's why they went to Atlanta. They, I guess they thought, and then guess what it say? It says on there like we branch like that. It's saying. So I don't see a new wave here yet. I don't see a new wave. It's only in LA. I mean Atlanta right now. I ain't seen one in LA or she ain't did no LA. She did a soft opening. You know, I was gonna try to read some of the stuff that they was your your store that they're going toxicity and that ghetto fabulous stuff. Everybody don't like that. You gonna send people away. No, hey, everything already ready, y'all. I'm just saying. That I'm just saying. He didn't sell nothing. She didn't sell nothing either. But guess what? You gonna be like just imagine that you the mom. Like that was me. I'm quite sure she saying all that shit. People who don't watch the internet, who the hell Tiffany is, real stuff. And my thing keep on buffering. I don't know what's going on over here. I don't even normally be on the dang on camera no more. Yeah, that's buffing out. That's buffing out. So, but yeah, like people don't. I wouldn't even tell nobody I was the mayor. And da 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 boo boo boo. You know what I'm saying? That's embarrassing. the grind. From the grind. Built for our brand. We grinding. Sweat go baby. God. It's the grind. It's a grind. Shine bright like a diamond. It's all of that stuff. But at the end of the day, you gotta watch the type of potential customers that you're looking for. 'Cause you're looking for the hood people, or you looking for the grind people, or you looking for. Yes, that's my kitty cat. Oh. I mean, almost everything, every everything. I don't know why, baby. Oh, I don't know. It's having connection failure. That's what it's saying. All right, well, that's basically, like I said, I haven't even heard from where's Kamal, where's Kamal, and how's he been? She gonna make me robot my cell phone. No, for some reason, me over here having technical difficulties because he keep on buffering on my end too. But yeah. But Tiffany is Tiffany and Tiffany. Tiffany is Tiffany. She's still doing her big ones. So I mean, I don't wish no bad on nobody. But I'm guessing a lot of the monies that allegedly that she stole, no hate, no harm, or nothing for the lady. I just wish her the best. Update on her. Oh, and what about the book? Because from what I'm hearing, a lot of people was like, nobody never really commented about the book and said was the book good, how was the book, and this, that, and the third. Not only that, the book was called Standing on Business. Um, one of her comments was saying that basically that and Michelle Obama book was way cheaper than that, and that was one of her bestsellers, and it was a good book. So I don't know what kind of revenue Tiffany got off her book. Was it We don't even know. She ain't said nothing about it. Nobody said nothing else about it. We don't even know. Have any of y'all read the book? When you look the book up, the Google act like they never heard of such. AI be like, is you talking about this and is you talking about that? No, we talking about Standing on Business book. The Standing on Business by Tiffany A. Henyard. It can't be. No, no. That's not a question. Nobody can. I don't know what's going on. But Tiffany A. Henyard has hit the Henyard. Next case. Let's get on to the next case. The next case is going to be about um updating um Emmanuel Haro. The little I mean the young little boy that was, I think he was, I want to say he was 7 months old, and his dad knifed him and had his body, and then they went to the day going what it was, like a five and below or some somebody's store. They went to the outside of the store and act like that the mother got hit in the head, and the guy was like, he took time talking about what he said. He died and took the baby, and they don't know where the child at, and this and the third whole time. The mother knew and the father knew that they unalived the baby, but the father unalived it. He confessed. He confessed, and basically, the mother is still sticking to the story. Like, what is wrong with her? I'm gonna have to all right, y'all. Yeah, y'all. I knew it was gonna boot me out. Yeah, I was rebooting. I'm AI. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. All right, let me see. Did I put the chat up? All right. All right, let's get back into it. So, like I was saying, Emmanuel Haro was the little baby boy He wasn't even one yet, but anyway, his mom and his father made up a story, and in the parking lot of the convenience store. Well, it was like they said a Mexican or somebody came out and was like, "Hola," and stole her child and busted in the head and this, that, and the third, and she sat up there and had like she did have a black eye, but it wasn't from that. And once the police did their investigation and all of that stuff, um, they already found out that first of all, from the beginning, the story was a lie. The story was a lie. They went to the store the day before and asked them did they have cameras in the parking lot. Thank you, Chief. That's because it's the I guess it's StreamYard or something. I don't know, but they run this platform, not me or YouTube. I don't know, but anyway, they bounced me out, and now that I'm bounced in, it's better. But anyway, anyway, there they bounced me out, and I bounced back in. Hey, you bounce me, I'm bouncing back. But anyway, they made this whole story up about this young man. So about the young baby. So anyway, the father basically, he pleaded guilty. I'm about to show you. And the mother is still sticking to the daggone story. Like, she must be retarded, but we already knew that from the beginning. We already knew that she wasn't all the way right. We knew that. If everybody who's watching the story, we already knew that something was definitely wrong with the goddamn mother, because you can look at her and tell that clearly she was missing some screws. Her Happy Meal didn't even have a sandwich in it. He had the French fries, but ain't had a toy or a hamburger or a nugget. Cause she ain't had none of that. She's still sticking to the story. After the father pleaded guilty, she's still sticking to the story. Yo, you can't make this stuff up. Get her out of there. Get her out of there.
Jake Haro has confessed to killing his son, Emmanuel Haro, less than 2 months after the 7-month now pled guilty to 1 count each.
No, Swecko. Now, mind you, remember that they had him searching in that field, right? But y'all already know, that is the whole desert. I believe animals or something got a hold of that baby. He was still a baby. You know what I'm saying? So I'm guessing they ate his remains because they still haven't found his body. They took him out there for 2 days straight, remember? They took him out there for 2 days, and they still haven't came up with his body, with Emmanuel's body. So I believe that he was been out there for a minute before they concoct that story, because they couldn't even find really nothing. Nothing, like no bones, no flesh, no blood, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's sad. That's really fucking sad that they did that to their own child. But they still haven't found his body, and I believe that some animals or something got to hold to him, and it's no more remains.
Of murder, child endangerment, and filing a false police report, according to an October 16th press release from the Riverside County District Attorney's Office. The Attorney's Office says that Jake's guilty pleas were to the court and not a plea agreement with the District Attorney's Office, explaining that in such cases, the judge in the case determines the sentence a defendant will serve. Jake faces a potential sentence of 25 years to life in prison. His sentencing is set for November 3rd, the same day his 41-year-old wife, Rebecca, is scheduled to have her preliminary hearing on charges of murder and filing a false police report. According to a complaint filed by the district attorney on August 16th and obtained by E! News, both Jake and Rebecca remain in custody with bail set at $1 million. E! News has reached out to Jake and Rebecca's lawyers for comment but has not heard back. Rebecca and Jake, who also share a 2-year-old daughter, reported Emmanuel missing on August 14th and that Rebecca had been attacked while changing his diaper in the parking lot of a sporting goods store. She alleged that she was knocked unconscious, and when she came to, Emmanuel was nowhere to be seen.
So who y'all think gave her them black eyes? Y'all know that he did that. The father, he busted her up. She probably wanted the Bentel. And I believe that he whipped her up and was like, this is the story that we going to tell. But she wasn't aware that the story was over. That we not sticking to the story no more because guess what? We got caught. She's still sticking to the damn story. She won't give it up. Like, just let the story go, Miss Lady. That's why I say she must be real slow. Like, yo, something wrong with her. She's still sticking to the story. He done already, like, I did it.
However, authorities believe the couple fabricated the story. The San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department said in an August 23rd Instagram post, based on the evidence, investigators determined a kidnapping in Yucaipa did not occur. It is believed Emmanuel is deceased, and the search to recover his remains is ongoing. After his August 22nd arrest, Jake told the Southern California News Group that the allegations made by authorities against the couple were, quote, not true at all, per the Orange County Register. As for Rebecca, she also spoke out, maintaining her belief that Emmanuel had been kidnapped and telling a reporter from the Southern California News Group, per its publication, The Press Enterprise, I will not give up on my baby. While his body has not been found, prosecutors said the infant likely died at some point between August 5th and August 14th, according to a complaint previously obtained by E! News.
Yeah, she's still sticking to that story. She need to give it up. Head up, body enough. It's not hard to see. Yeah, baby. But she still wants to stick to the story. Like everything is cool. It's not. Yeah, I believe she got a problem. And he already, when they was in court, if y'all remember, I did that, like, when they went to court the first time. I did that, like, a little bit ago. And she was sitting there and kept on, like, looking at her. And he wasn't even looking at her. Like, he kept on, like, he already knew that he going to just go ahead and plead guilty. And she looking at him because she's still sticking to the story. Even after he said that, all right, I did it. But she's still going with the story, and that's probably why she's still locked up. Goofy. But I think, for real, I think she has some mental health issues going on with her self. I really do. And she needs to probably giving her some help. Hopefully. But if not, she needs to get some real fast and real soon because real fast. Like quick. It's a mess. But yeah. He pleaded guilty and she's still sticking to her story. And they both still arrested. So next story. What we got up next? Athena. We're gonna get into Athena. Remember Athena was the girl that worked at McDonald's that stabbed up her manager. Slashed up her manager and unalived her and stuff like that. I think I did do the update on that, but we're gonna check a little bit of this out. He rich. God, shot black billionaire. Yeah, my baby.
Floyd was back in court today. Afeni Badu Muhammad is facing first-degree murder, accused of killing 39-year-old Jennifer Harris, a mother of 6. Noel Friel joins us live with the details. And Noel, criminal proceedings against Muhammad could be paused. That's because experts need to determine if she's competent to stand trial.
Yeah, that's right. Muhammad's attorney ordered her to undergo a mental competency evaluation to determine whether she'll be able to understand the charges against her and participate in her own defense. One of the charges she's now facing is for being a habitual offender. We've now uncovered that charge is tied to another stabbing case in another state where Muhammad pled guilty. Loved ones of Jennifer Harris will have to continue to wait for justice as Afeni Muhammad undergoes a mental competency evaluation to determine if she's competent to go to trial.
I knew she was being interviewed. I've spoken to the doctor.
And mind y'all, nobody still haven't found Philip, which was the roommate. Now, everybody done brushed that under the rug. Where is Philip? It still haven't been no signs of him or nobody came back with the story or even said anything about Philip, which was, remember the guy that she was staying with and she was yelling in the background like, leave me alone, I don't want to have sex with you and all of this stuff, and she was sitting in the chair and she was doing all that ramping and all of this stuff, but allegedly he's supposed to meet her in the park and nobody knows where he was at or haven't seen him since then. So we still haven't heard like if they found him or any updates on that, which was her roommate. Like that's another questionable story that nobody knows. It was like everything is just nobody's really talking about it no more. But it's just a
In regards to the time of the report, we leave it to the discretion on when we want to come back.
Muhammad's defense attorney Joshua Jones requested the exam. If she's found to be mentally unfit, the case will be put on pause.
Procedurally here in Michigan, when someone is determined to be, this is if that they are, if the conclusion is that she is incompetent.
Muhammad is facing a first-degree murder charge, accused of stabbing Harris sent her home from work early, appearing to post rantings online about her 2 days before.
She could keep bending believe she wants to, but that is going to catch up to her. Because it ain't funny at all.
And saying they had gotten into an altercation after her boyfriend learned she had spoken with a And we have the full details of that case over at clickondetroit.com. Muhammad's attorney expects to have the results of her competency exam in the next few weeks. Her next court date is scheduled
October 8th. Like, yeah, we haven't seen anything. In reference to this is October the 31st. So we haven't seen no updates. The next court date. Now this was a little bit while back. So October 8th then already came and passed and we haven't seen no updates. I've been looking, I've been watching, but this is the latest update I had, so I don't know. what happened and what's going on with that case. But when some more stuff come out, y'all already know I got y'all because I want to know did they send her to a mental health situation or whatever, or what happened with 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 her case? You know, because right now October 8th and passed and gone. We on the 30th now. Tomorrow is the 31st, and I haven't seen no updates or anything extra about this case. So keep your eyes out. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say. If anybody hears something, let me know. If not, it is what it is. Yeah. So the last one is going to be Sonia Massey. Y'all remember her when the police came in there about the hot water and all of this stuff? She was already going through her mental health issues. She called the police the day before, and this and the third. Her family was concerned. The son, we even seen the son talk to the police on my page. But the good thing, it ain't. I mean, it's good and bad, but it ain't really good to me because a life is still been lost. But the officer, Sean Grayson, he's been charged with second-degree assault. Yeah, but at the same time, somebody's life has been lost. He basically unlived her, talking about he was scared for his life, thinking that she was going to throw some hot water on him. And clearly in the video, he told her to put the hot water down. The hot water was in the kitchen area or whatever on the stove, and she was like touching it, and she was just trying to ask some questions, and he just going unalive her, you know. But anyway, I'm quite sure we know about this story, but this is the update in reference to that because he had no business using excessive force all the way to the capacity that you had to unlock the lady. You know, like it's crazy. It's like extra. Like I don't know what's wrong with people. Some people just don't know how to deal with people in the mental health capacity, or if they are going through something. I don't know. Like it seems like people is just angry these days. Just really
After a 7-day trial, jurors found a former sheriff's deputy guilty of murder for killing Sonia Massey in her home in Springfield.
Prosecutors and Massey's family was asking for. WGN's Julian Cruz has the latest from Peoria.
Good evening. A jury of 9 women and 3 men, only one of them African American, delivering today's verdict after 2 grueling days of deliberation, opting not to find defendant Sean Grayson guilty of first-degree murder charges, which could have carried.
That is not justice for anybody's family.
I can understand why the family is angry because it's only second degree that he got charged with. But I want to say this, and I'm just going to say what I'm going to say. I'm happy that he got something, you know, because a lot of these officers, they'll walk away with nothing. You feel me? So even second degree is better than nothing. Sometimes you gotta take what you can get, I mean, they can always fight it again, but sometimes you have to take what you can get. At the end of the day, you got officers that did stuff to people that didn't even get charged or didn't even see a light of day or didn't even care, didn't get a still working, no nothing, no investigation, no nothing. So I'm just thankful that he got something. That's just how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Because the way that a lot of these polices, they can get away with murder, and a lot of them have. At least he got something. A lot of them just walk away with like, and still had their jobs. Like, it's cool to just kill people and cold murder, and I'm thankful for cameras because back in the day it was their word against ours. Now we have cameras, we have our own cameras, we can film stuff just like they do, and this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm just thankful that they didn't get the justice that they wanted, but they got a little something. It's families that's living that didn't get any kind of justice. So I mean, it's thankful that they did get something. That's just my opinion, because there's a lot of officers that do stuff and walk away and keep it moving. And the next day and the next time you do something to somebody. So I'm like, at least he got something.
You all, and she was murdered in her own home. Say her name. Say her name.
In the Peoria County Courthouse, as the verdict was read, Sean Grayson clasping his hands together as if in prayer, as the jury delivered its verdict at 2:30 this afternoon. His family in tears, some of them praying. As the verdict was read aloud in court, Grayson remaining quiet, seated at his defense table before he was taken back to the county jail. The 31-year-old defendant shooting and killing Sonia Massey last year in her Springfield home. Massey had called 911 to report a prowler.
You come in the door or not?
When then Sangamon County Sheriff's Deputy Sean Grayson arrived, the encounter quickly leading to a deadly incident. Grayson firing 3 shots at Massey as she held up a boiling pot of water. Grayson, according to investigators, then refusing to administer first aid, the killing sparking national attention. Protesters from Springfield Peoria
On his
and
bike,
Chicago.
after he shot her, and the other officer was trying to get her help, he said that B did. He said that bitch did. That's what he said. Come on now. Like, I mean, I'm glad he got something and just ain't walk away with nothing. Because they was trying to basically cover all this stuff up from the beginning. And if it wasn't for the people coming out, standing up, and trying to get justice, this would have just went like all the other ones under the rug. People stood up. This stuff made nationwide. People was talking about it on YouTube. People done signed, they had like a change.org and all of that stuff. Yes, yes, yes. If it wasn't for the people, that officer, he wouldn't have got nothing. So thank you for standing up, everybody that stood up. You know what I'm saying? Even if you just talked about the story, just to get it a little bit more out there. You know what I'm saying? Every little bit count. But he was trying to wash this under the rug, like a lot of other stories.
Outside the courthouse all week long, demanding justice for Sonia Massey.
We just want the jury to send a message that this is not, going to be tolerated.
Civil rights defense attorney Antonio Romanucci reacting to the decision.
Their message is the one that the jury said, "We rebuke you, Sean Grayson." That's what they said today.
And that's what she told him. She rebuked him. And when she said that, he shot her. Yep. I can't never lie about this story. She said, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." And he shot her. It wasn't no hot water in her hand. She had her hands up. And he put the gun out and she said, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." And he shot her. And then he gonna say he thought she was gonna throw the hot water on her. She ain't even had the hot water in her daggone hand. The video clearly showed on his own body cam. Get out of here.
Second-degree murder charge, make no mistake. Sean Grayson is convicted of murder. He is a murderer.
Yes, he is.
Now,
this was first-degree murder. In anybody's mind. We didn't get what we wanted today, and I think that was a serious miscarriage of justice. But Sean Grayson will get his. He'll get his.
James Wilburn, understandably with strong emotions tonight, he and others arguing that the body cam video central to this case clearly showed Grayson's alleged intent to kill or inflict bodily harm, they say. A second-degree murder conviction carrying 4 to 20 years in prison. It remains to be seen how tough a sentence Judge Ryan Cadigan will deliver. The parties will be back in court for sentencing on January 29th. In Peoria, Julian Cruz, WGN News.
Yeah, he should have got more than what he got. He deserves everything that he got. Oh, let me stop.
Emergency costs to rise. You want to be financially prepared. Build your emergency fund with these 6 steps.
Yeah.
Click to learn more.
Yeah. I'm just glad that he received something better than nothing. That was the mess. But that's my update. Look at the distance. Yes. Girl, how the hell that lady was, even if she did try to throw the water on him, she was like, she had an island like right here.
the fiercest defender of
Man, he a liar. She was all the way far. She had to really hurdle that hot water on his head if she really wanted to burn him.
for our country and defending people's civil
First of all, he told her to take the hot water off the stove, and she put it in the sink.
And their message is the one
And at that point,
we rebuke you.
you was not even in
That's what they said today.
harm's way. You wasn't even. That lady didn't want to throw no hot water on you, because if she did, she would have did it. But that was said, and that was wrong. And I'm glad that they gave him something. Never did find Prowler. Man, guess what? Wake up. Wake up. I don't know. I'm just glad he got something other than nothing. Now I hope somebody in jail throw some hot water on him. For real. Yes. Most of he is not a cop anymore. He's definitely can't be a cop no more. I hope nowhere ever in life. I don't care if you move somewhere else and this and the third. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying, like, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, everybody have a family, and she had a family too. Because if you remember, mind you, I played the whole thing. Mind you, earlier that day before, not earlier, but the day before, her son was on there telling them that his mom have issues and this that, and the third, and they was coming to check on her and blase blase boom, and she was like she was okay and this that, and the third, and they left. You know what I'm saying? So the next day she called saying that she heard somebody or thought somebody was trying to come in her house and this, that, and the third, and the police basically looked around and da da, and he said, you know what I'm saying? And at that point, he should have just went on left. Why would you make a fucking open up the door? Let me see. Let me come in. Like what the fuck? He did a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying? And she let him in. And, you know, he was like, where's your ID? And all that. Remember all of that, Swecko? We did it on our show. We played that whole thing on our show. I know it was a while ago, but yeah, we played that, you know. But at the end of the day, that's crazy. And you know what else I've been looking forward to hear about? Remember I showed that boy dropped that baby on TikTok, and we haven't heard no. Yeah, you remember? Yeah, you remember? But I wanted to follow up the story about the baby that had got dropped. Like, is the baby okay? Because we haven't heard nothing else. I know the boy watched his channels. You know, I don't know if he started a new one because if he did, of course we ain't gonna know the name of it unless he dropped it or whatever. But I'm curious to see what happened with that baby, if that baby okay, if the baby's still alive, you know, because the mother was like, well, I took the baby to the hospital a couple days later, but you probably didn't tell them that their baby got dropped on the head because they said that the baby was okay. The boy dropped the little newborn baby on the head. He on live and he talking shit on live and they telling him to hold the baby head. Hold the baby head. He was like, y'all telling me hold the baby and all of that stuff he was talking and the baby fall. But I did want to see or know what happened to that baby. Sweco said that baby is not okay. No, it's not funny, but that was a whole brand new baby. You know what I'm saying? So it might not be okay because y'all know babies when they are first born, their head is very tender. But I haven't seen no updates about that. I know he erased his whole Instagram. And the mother, what happened to her? I wish I would have got her name and her stuff. Maybe I need to go back into my archives and find out. But yeah, I would like to know what happened to that baby too, because you know us, I be like, did y'all see this? Because I mean, it be a lot of stuff going on that a lot of people don't know about, and I be trying to bring like stuff that we don't know about and that I see, you know, because a lot of stuff happen on Instagram and TikTok and stuff like that that's not on YouTube. So I be like, yo, y'all seen this? Check this out. Brand new baby. Yes, a brand new baby with a brand new whole little head. And that baby fell out of that man. He gonna say the baby jumped. He said the baby jumped. I was done. But the people was in the comments telling him, baby safe. Hold the baby head. You know, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing and all of this stuff. And sure enough, and then he was like, oop, and then he laughed about it. Oh, man, that was bad. But I wish I had an update about that. You know, but I do try to come with stuff that, a lot of people don't be talking about. Um, yeah, so that'll be the it for me. What else got? That's all. I mean, I got a new story. Um, hey, Mrs. Fat, have y'all been following that David? No, no. I don't know David Taylor. I don't know David Taylor, but I've been following the D for David story. I'm about to put David Taylor down right now. I'm gonna have to check that out. Yeah, D for David have listen, some of the D for David stuff, I don't be knowing what's true and what's not true. That's why I have kind of left that story alone a little bit, because that story is a little bit wild. What's happening now? For is the D for David, the singer. I know that they found out, because you know that the landlord, the house that David was living in, basically he hired a private investigator. Yeah, he hired a private investigator, y'all. So the private investigator went into the home of where David was staying at. And the only reason why was because at the same time, the landlord seen some stuff that looked like suspicious. Yeah, he killed that girl. But check this out. I don't know why. Wait a minute, wait a minute. PBS had a program about how cops came to be. We always going to have problems with cops and the true intentions. Yeah, the guy that calls him the apostle. David killed the girl. No, look up David E. Taylor. All right, look up David E. Taylor. All right, but let me finish saying something about David. So, with the David story, again, like I said, there's a lot of different things that's going on with the dynamics of the story. So, once David left the mansion that he was renting, the landlord of the mansion, he came in there and he seen some stuff that was like, he shouldn't have seen. So he hired his own private investigator. So the own private investigator came up in there, and boom, voila. All of this stuff was though they had acid, they had stuff with though that you can like, what is them, chainsaws, all of this kind of stuff. And the man said, what the private investigator basically said that they had stuff in their house that made it look like that they was trying to basically get rid of a body. And that's what he said. And right now, the story is still set. We still don't know what happened to Celeste. We still don't know. And also, he has basically who basically drove that Tesla last, and who basically nobody knows who put her in there, but he knows who drove the Tesla last. Now, was her body in there? Nobody can have no explanation to that. That still is questionable. You know what I'm saying? So, It's just a mess. So we're looking for David Taylor. David Taylor. So David Taylor, 26 times for David Taylor supporters. Then outside Detroit courtroom. Church leader accused forced labor and sex abuse. Wow. Man. Okay. He's an apostle. They were telling him he was denied bail. Is that what you talking about? Oh, he's a fraud. Choosy. That's what you talking about. He has a massive following. He's like a cult leader. Oh. Black man that calls himself the apostle. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to do some looking. But I do see it on here. Wow. Oh. Yes, sir. And stop playing with me because I don't play about my God. I don't play about my God. And I don't like to even get into cases like this either because it's a lot. It's a lot. Oh, wow. He's a bad pastor, Swepo said. Shit. Wait until you see how he talks and treat the people that work for him. Are you for real? Girl, you got me some homework. You got me some homework to do, sis. Sis, you gave me some homework. Now, I don't like homework now. You done gave me some goddamn homework. Let me see, can I, dang. Push me out. You gave me some homework. That's what's up. I never even heard of him. David Tyler. Yeah, but they saying that he's a bad person. They saying that he's a bad person, and I don't like to even talk about that. For real, I never even talked about. I be sit there and talk to. Need to look up the history of cops, labor charges. I can see you doing plenty uploads for him. Yeah, I never heard of him. I never heard of him. Wait a minute, y'all. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Can I see that real quick? Let me see. Damn, I explain. Is this him? Oh, he got arrested. You ain't tell me that part. Yo, he got arrested. You ain't say that. Come on, Tuesday. You better tell me everything.
I'm going to show it to you. Exodus, the 14th chapter, the 24th verse and the 25th verse. I've heard Christians say to me now, oh, that David E. Taylor, what he's walking in is spooky, it's witchcraft. They say we are disturbed by his signs and wonders. Yeah, I hope you are. I've been with God. I said, I've been with God. And I ain't lying, I've been with God. I said, I've been with God. I've met him face to face. I saw his son, Jesus. Look at this. 14 and 24, when you get it, would you say amen? Read what it says. And it came to pass that what? In the morning watch, the Lord looked unto the host of the Egyptians through the pillar of fire and of the clouds, that they drave them heavily, so that the Egyptian says, let us flee from the face of Israel, for the Lord fighteth for them against the Egyptians. Now, how can they know the Lord is fighting for them? Number one, they saw a set of eyes looking at them through the cloud. Are you hearing me? I said, how could the theologians miss this? Because when all you do is read Bible scripture and you're just doctrinal, but it's not experimental, you get the words messed up. Turn with me to Numbers 14 and 14. Read with me what it says. And they will do what? Tell it to the inhabitants of this land. Read.
So I'm confused. I need to find out what he got arrested for. All right, he gonna. I don't do pastors, y'all, but I'm gonna get into it and I'm gonna figure out or find out what the hell is going on with this guy. Make sure y'all hit the like button, before I get up out of here. Y'all did me dirty on the likes today. Hit the like. Yeah, but I ain't trying to really get no press right now. She walks through the fire. Jeez. Skies, but her heels climb higher. She's a rebel. She said, oh, you gonna do him. I'ma do him in. That's one thing I do. I don't play about God. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't like people that play about God. That's why I don't get on the pastors or get on the, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I'm like, God gonna get them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to get them, but I can talk about it. But I try to leave that stuff alone because I go to church and I be saying things in my church that I don't be like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, I try to leave church alone. Ugh. But I mean, it ain't like that bad like where though it's a hot mess. But it be stuff that be just like, you know what I'm saying? But I hope he ain't messing with no children or nothing like real like that. I swear to God. It was all a money scam for him. Oh, okay. Well, that's a lot with all the pastors. That's what it's a money scheme to all of them. I believe. You know what I'm saying? But thank you for enlightening me on him, and I'm gonna have to check him out. And you know what I mean, even if I had to, yeah, yeah. I would just want to say thank you. He's a scammer. Okay, he's a scammer. Oh, it's not like that. It's not like that. But still, scammers are bad too. Say he a major league scammer. Yo, he he a big one. He ain't. He shows that a major league, so he up there. Yo probably was scamming. His father probably was a fucking person, and he, you know what I'm saying. People learn it from somewhere, you know. But at the end of the day, you're gonna have to get in his ear. You get plenty of content, trust me. Alright, baby. Alright, baby. Yeah, but yeah, I don't like to do passes. I don't like to do passes. If I do one, I gotta do all. And there's a lot of them. Yes, that's one thing I don't play with God. You know. And people shouldn't play like that because at the end of the day, I'm trying to tell you, that's one person you don't play with. But,
For they have heard that thou, Lord, are among this people. How many of you want to hear the report that all the world, especially here in America and around the world, know that God is with the church again? You want me to tell you what the problem is? They don't believe God is with us.
And the problem is with you sitting up there looking zesty, looking like a zesty Michael Jackson. This pastor, girl. Sitting up here looking like a zesty Michael Jackson. Zesty. Wow. Girl, he got his Rick James, bitch, Jerry curl on. Want to see you? Come here. Get over here. Yes, she did. Girl. Yeah. Oh. Rick James, bitch. She got the Rick James Jerry curl. Not even the Michael Jackson. And he's zesty looking. Then he got on the Prince. You know how like the Prince wear diamonds and pearls. I'ma fuck him up. He got thousands of people running to get his criminal behind. They trying to get him out of jail. What? Girl. And he didn't, Mr. Mill. There go Swecker. There go my... Swecker. And he didn't, Mr. Mill. Bitch, no he didn't. He looking for one now. Get him up here. Y'all, he got a captain suit on, done. Cause, girl, you guys see this. You gotta see this. No, y'all making my stomach hurt. I'm trying to go. Cause I'm gonna send it to your phone. Yes, Sam. Get him out of here. I gotta get him out of here. I'm gonna let him gracefully leave. He's gonna gracefully leave off of my thing. Carolyn, he got a whole boy in the back. Throw him away. He had guys to find him girls, and they had to take a plan B. What? When they see him. Ew, girl, he don't even look like he even worthy for some coach. Yeah. Girl, Girl, if he pulled up to me in any right, I'm gonna say my Girl, Tuesday. This one on his head is a pop that. A pop that. A pop that. A poop that. And then Swecko gonna say, yes, I agree. See, it ain't even Halloween. We got a couple hours to go. Stop it. I'ma dress like him for Halloween. Yo, if you would have seen this nigga, cause I'm done with what's his name, Pastor Taylor. Yeah. These nuts. These nuts by his name. He's not good. What? Oh no, yo, leave that man alone. Let him breathe. But he gotta take that suit off because he can't breathe. He can't breathe. Let him go. Yo, he needs to be fit. He needs to be with the whales. And then he said a bitch gotta take a plan B. How about a bitch need another nigga than you? I mean, you talking about, come on, let's go over here. Come on, let's go chill with my homeboy. And not coming there and see him. What time we leaving, yo? It's time. I got to go. Somebody call him. I gotta go. Got to still go. I'ma have to call a Lyft, a Uber, or Empower. Get me the fuck up out of here. Immediately. Legally blood. What the fuck? Oh, she said, and that's not his head. I ain't think so. Yo. Oh, just wait till you look him up. You're gonna be amazed at the stuff he's doing. Yes, Swecko said yes. I just saw his jail. That's not his hair. And he don't. Yo. That's not his hair. I said a lot of boss spots. I seen it. I seen the boss spot from the back, and I ain't even see the back of his head. Wow. Seriously, I don't know how. That's why I say I don't play with God. Because God's going to show. That man ain't even turned around. He was on the pulpit talking, but I seen the bus stop from the back. I don't know. Unless you say that ain't even his hair. I know. See, that's why I said I can't do him. I can't do him, yo. God ain't gonna like me. Cause God might be mad if I do him because he was trying to do the right thing and then he might got stabbed in the wrong way. The greed, the money could have got to him when he became a pastor. He probably wanted to be doing the right thing, but when that money started, some people let the devil, you know what I'm saying? Nah. I don't know if I can get him. But I'm going to fry the shit out of his ass. Like, no. I'm getting out of here, y'all. I love y'all. I'm going on TikTok, Sweat. Swecko. I'm going on TikTok, baby. I see you over there. What you doing? What you doing tonight, Sweat? We about to go on TikTok. Oh, no, he was. He wasn't never trying to be right. Oh, he was not. So he came out like that. Oh, baby. You know he gonna fry. God got him. Cause God got his. I said God got his baby. He going down in the flames. Oh, they really I'm trying to get up out of here. Okay. I was in church. I would have taken back. No. She said, okay, if I was in church, I would have taken back the donation. Wow. Sweat coat. How the fuck you look? See? She said, look at his choice. I can't right now, yo. I'm trying to get off because I'm trying to get on. We ready go on TikTok and Playground. We trying to have some fun. It's like Halloween. Well, it's not Halloween yet, but tomorrow is. Well, we got an L. Just look him up. I'ma look him up, boo. I'ma look him up. I'ma probably do something on him. Just for you. And you better come through. He been a pest for at least 20 years. And he just got called out now. Kobe chilling, she on the chill. She about to, I don't know if I'm gonna put on her Halloween. Her Halloween probably get on tomorrow. She acting like she tired. Oh, she was with Cuz all day. Cuz, me, her, they be playing, and Cuz to tie her ass out. But she ready, Kobe ready. You know my baby ready. That baby ain't going nowhere. Everybody love Kobe. She's so fly. Kobe, Wacko say hi. Say woo. Say woo. Kobe, Wacko say hi. She's just looking. She gonna come and see you one day. All right, baby. No, I'm for real. Truth. That sounds like where's Kobe? Woo woo. I woke her up. I told her Swecko say hi. She just looking. And I said Swecko gonna come see her. All right, Truth. I'ma definitely figure out or I can't even figure out what's going on with the man. He already got a jerk hair. I'm surprised. It's this other guy that like to talk about the other passes, and I'm surprised to him, Nick Jones. Nick Jones talk about all the bad passes, and I'm surprised he ain't even talk about him. Wow. Nick Jones talks about all the bad passes. I'm gonna have to shoot this to him too. He might can do a better one than me. For real. Like, no, cause he do that. That's what his specialty is. Like I said, I don't really talk about passes, you know what I'm saying? LOL. I got you too. I'm slow. Y'all make sure y'all hit them like side. Replay game, hit the like side. I'm thought about what I said after I said it and left my ass off. Gosh, y'all. So, look, y'all, for real. Everybody be safe. You know what I'm saying? Everybody stay prayed up. I love y'all. And everybody be safe, man. Like, just be safe. This world is just changing by the day. Trump coming out with something new every day. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just crazy the way that the world is changing. see over there. You gonna jump on TikTok? You know you can put a filter on and all that. All right, you coming tomorrow? Halloween. I don't know if I'm gonna be on. That's what I'm trying to do my do tonight. But tomorrow, if it's gonna be ill, I might be on tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know. I ain't even gonna stay. You know. All right. Well, good night. Love y'all. YouTube. We going on YouTube. Same. You know what I mean? Missy saying this on YouTube. All that. You know what I'm saying? All right, you guys. I'm about to get up out of here. I love y'all. Everybody be safe. Take care. Love your family. Love God first. And make sure y'all check on y'all people. Let's go. Yes, nice seeing you, Tuesday. Now it's time, baby. Let's see. Just keep on coming through. Keep on coming through. Keep on coming through. You fuck around to be a mod on the show. Just keep on coming through. You pop in and pop out. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I mean? If you can, you know what I mean? I don't know. Everybody, I mean, life will be life for everybody. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'll be, you know what I'm saying? You being around like that, you know what I'm saying? You already know. Gotcha. Gotcha. You can be a star. You could have even, why you ain't come up? Why you ain't come up? Why you ain't hit the StreamYard and get up and talk with me? You told me you want to become a star on my show. You got to get up here and talk with me. Don't be scared. I don't know. I don't know how that happened. I thought that's only on Facebook. I never seen a fan page on YouTube. That's something new. Every time I see y'all pop. But you can come up on the stage and talk to you. Come on, enjoy and talk with me. You know, like you be funny in the chat, be funny on the stage. Be funny up here with me, and just like you told me to check out this dude, you know what I'm saying? You can, you know, collaborate. That's how it works. Make some shit shake. All right now. All right. Don't be scared. Get up out the bush. Get up out the chat and enjoy the show. Did you hear what my song said? Get up in here. Listen. I don't even know which one I was just playing. See, I ain't messing with y'all. You know how you came up? No, I just took it. I took it down a minute ago. There I go. My came up. What's that? You jumping on? You want to hit the link? You want me to share it one more time? You You gonna get up in? You gonna get up in? You jumping in? You jumping in like a game of jump rope? We doing the ropes. We doing the ropes. Jump in. Jump in. Gotta jump in. Let's go. Girl, you ain't trying to get up in. Yeah, you ain't trying to get up in. In here. We was playing jump rope. We was gonna jump you in. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? This ain't a game. We was gonna jump you in though. Ain't no gang over here. But we was gonna jump you in. You gonna get in this motherfucking rope. Hey. Alright, get out of here. I gotta fly away. Let me go. Better fly away. Cause I'm an angel. Sucker's shaking her booty. I'm getting out of here. Y'all see my wing sucker. See, did you see the commercial? That man was jump roping like a motherfucker. Did you see that man on that commercial? He was jumping his ass off. Take that booty. Alright, I'm gonna give you a shake on your booty. You gonna take the booty. Let's go. Y'all is too funny. And then his name is Cheesy too. Yeah. I thought it was a baby. I thought it was a baby girl. What's your name? Choosy too. I can stop name. Let you see. That's the same. Like, You know, It's up. Go the way. Get my hand away. Yup. We won. What is a sweat call? That beat is like it's almost like it remind me of remember Tiffany and them had that Tiffany Henyard and them had that little party and she was on the stage dancing and freaking with Andrew and all of them. Remember that? That's the kind of beat that's kind of is. And it was like, let me pump, or something like that. It was saying. Yeah. Yes, girl, it was. I liked the beat. So that's yeah, baby, that was my love. Like, all right, but I'm trying to get the hell up out of here, though. Yes, she was freaking on everybody. She was on the stage like, everybody just stop. Oh, like, the first side is being out. Swecko know what I'm talking about, though. Swecko know exactly what I'm talking about. All right, y'all, I'm about to get up out of here. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. You say you gotta like 12 steps to that. I'm sorry, you gotta move a little fast. Hey. Ain't nothing wrong with moving a little fast. Alright, y'all, I'm getting out of here. I'm going on. Peace out. Love y'all. These days.